it's Destiny, and today we're going to be checking out the drip marketing for version 3.8, which will reveal the pullable character in version 3.8. And also, I'd love to know, out of all the characters in Honkai Star Rail, what are some of your favorites? So for example, your top 3. And also, if you enjoy videos like these, you make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and real quick before we begin today's video, I wanted to show you all a way to get cheaper Oneric shards, and also I wanted to say thank you to Loot Bar for sponsoring today's video. Loot Bar is a website where you can purchase Oneric shards at a discount, and all you have to do is provide your Star Rail UID, pick the pack you want to purchase, and boom! Within a few minutes, you'll see the Oneric shards within your account. I've actually been using Loot Bar for a while now to get discounted Oneric shards for my summons, and my friends have also gifted me Oneric shards through Loot Bar as well. And not only that, if you also play Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Endless Zone Zero, you can also get discounted currency for those games on Loot Bar as well. Loot Bar has great reviews from users. You can check out Loot Bar using my link in the description down below or my pinned comment. And now let's carry on with today's video. Alrighty, so for our character reveal for version 3.8, we have none other than the Dahlia, or also commonly known as Constance. I'm pretty excited for her to be coming out because we are finally getting the Annihilation Gang characters. I'm really hoping that we get some of the other members as well, maybe throughout version 4. But regardless, it is very cool that we are getting Constance here. And I really like her design. I thought she was super cool when she first got revealed. In that one teaser of the Annihilation Gang, I thought her design was really cool. So I'm very excited that we're getting one of the members as a playable character, and overall, I just love her design. I think her splash art has a very cool vibe to it. I'm also a pretty big fan of just her outfit. I like the blue streaks in her hair. I did notice that when I was looking at her splash art right here, but overall, I think she looks really cool. And also when it comes to her path and her elements, she is going to be a Fire Nihility character, and we have not gotten a fire character, I feel like, in so long. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the last fire character we had was Fugue, and Fugue was also a Fire Nihility character. So I feel like at this point it's been almost about a year and we haven't gotten a fire character, so it is nice to see that we are getting another fire character soon. And it is none other than Constance as well, which is pretty cool. But since she is a Nihility character, if I were to take a guess, there are a couple of things she might end up doing. One thing I would assume is maybe she is a new break support. Another thing could be maybe she works alongside Acheron as a Nihility option. Or she might just end up being a more so general Nihility character where she can be pretty flexible on what teams she's on. If I were to take a guess though, I personally am leaning way more towards her potentially being a break character, as we haven't gotten a new break character in a very, very long time. And I do feel like the archetype as a whole throughout version 3 unfortunately did not get much love when it comes to the new characters that were coming out. We were getting a lot of crit damage dealers. For example, the Herda, Aglaya, Mighty. Finan is also a crit damage dealer. We have Archer, we have Saber. So yeah, we had a lot of crit based DPSs in version 3. And even when it comes to damage over time has a new addition as well, being Hycillans, which she tremendously helped with that playstyle in particular. The Kafka buffs also helped out. And when it comes to Nihility characters, we did get, of course, Silverwolf's buffs, and then we got Cypher, which Cypher is pretty flexible with the teams she can be on. And now we're getting another Nihility character, which is a Fire Nihility character. And once again, if I were to guess, I would say more than likely she is going to be a break support. So in that scenario, hopefully she ends up being similar in the case of Hycillans, where Hycillans definitely assisted with the damage over time playstyle being more meta relevant. As version 3 went on, I do feel like the break characters were unfortunately not doing as well as they used to. So I do hope that with a new Fire Nihility character coming out, that if they are break oriented, they have a similar effect to what Hycillans did for damage over time, or maybe even greater than that. We'll have to wait and see. but hopefully it is, of course, a really nice kit that could end up helping out the playstyle quite a bit. You think it is about time that we got something new to assist with the Firefly team, Rappa team, Boot Hill team. Ideally, she works with all of them if she is a break character, but we'll just have to once again wait and see regarding that. But that's just my personal prediction. And I'd love to know if all of you personally predict that she might end up being a break character. And when it comes to version 4, I'm also very excited to see what characters we get then. I am also curious if this is going to be the only character we get in version 3.8. Since Cyrene is the only new 5-star in version 3.7, it is perhaps maybe likely that in version 3.8, we are only getting Constance here rather than getting 2 new 5-stars, which is perfectly fine as we are going to be approaching version 4. It'll likely come with a new archetype of teams. So for version 3, we ended up getting Remembrance characters, and then with version 2, we ended up getting, of course, our break characters. So it's very likely that with version 4, we're getting a new archetype or just a new type of playstyle as a whole. New buffs, new path, whatever it may be. I do think releasing 1 new character in version 3.7 and 1 new character in version 3.8 would be great, as this will allow people to determine if they want those characters. And if they do, you'll still be able to get more pulls along the way for the version 4 characters. So I do think it'd actually be pretty cool if she was the only character in version 3.8, because then let's say you do want her and she's first half, you can pick her up, and then after that you could just end up saving for the entire patch for the version 4 characters if any of them spark your interest. Which version 3.8 should be pretty exciting, especially once we get the version 4 live stream or even version 4 sneak peeks on what characters we'll be getting. But regardless, I'd love to know what you all think. Are you all hopeful that Constance here will be a brick support, or would you prefer her to be something else? And also, do you like her design and are potentially considering to pull for her, or are you potentially going to skip her and just maybe wait for version 4 instead? That'll be all from me though. I hope you all did enjoy this quick video just going over her reveal and just my thoughts on what type of character she may end up being. And I hope, of course, all of you have a great one like always. Bye bye!